Wow. What a very real first time chatter. Very, very believe you. But you aren't spam. Shoot. Anyways, that's enough stalling. Anybody who's watched my streams would know that I do not have a Discord community. Hello. It's okay. I actually just think that was very silly. I think it's, you know, that kind of spam, it's at least sillier than the usual. Like, I'm bound to get one spam bot every stream that's like, buy subs. And it's like, is it subs or viewers? I don't even read it anymore. Okay. I keep just like, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to nap, but I need to stop sleeping. So, it's like, let's just continue the video game. I mean, they do have those kinds of spam messages occasionally. I don't get them super often. Like, I know some people get those kinds that are more like, join my Discord community, or you should commission me for totally real art that I do. Some people get those a lot more. Me, I'm pretty lucky that at least my spam, it's like once a stream, I tend to get the really obvious ones. And at least they're not like anything like too lewd or provocative. All right, I believe we're still doing the recipe for turnabout. That's what it's called. The cafe, the French maid cafe case. Oh yeah, Maggie Bird, I believe it is. I think I'm just gonna jump right into the game, but I might stop to talk a little bit later because, you know, I haven't done like a weekly update or anything. And I'm a little bit lazy today, so I thought I would just use PNG. Wasn't feeling like tracking. I think sometimes just because I'm feeling a little bit tired or lazy. Sometimes it's just because like my mood's been kind of off lately. How do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? Got a bit crazy in there. Wonder if that killed our chances. I don't really remember how the trial ended, actually. We're trying to prove that Maggie Bird is not the killer. And, oh, excuse me. I believe it was poison. Somebody was killed with poison. And there was like a missing lotto ticket. Crazy stuff. It did get out of hand. Oh yeah, Mr. Kudo. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. We spent like most of the last trial just having to disprove his memory, trying to prove that he couldn't remember anything. We don't know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. Huh? Are there other waitresses there? All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. Oh. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Yeah, that's the thing that I was still a little bit confused about, was which side it was on. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Oh, of course my nose only gets stuffy the second I stream. Hold on, let me try and blow my nose. Okay, that's a little bit better. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. Gotta find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. At a loss of where to start. Brainstorming. Alright. We gotta use his testimony. Figure out the identity of the waitress. So they're convinced that there's somebody else who was posing as the waitress. What if it was just the chef? What if he just put on the dress and nobody could tell the difference? Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations. Although I'm pretty sure it was actually the other guy who put it in his coffee to begin with. But I'm gonna guess that the chef at Tribulations maybe still dressed up to steal the lotto ticket? No, I think they did say he did get one lotto ticket, but it was a loser one. So maybe the Yakuza guy managed to make off with a winning ticket too? Let's go back there and check it out again. We should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. Sure. I was wondering about, oh yeah, Evil Phoenix. You know, like what he's like and stuff. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that guy. I oughta beat you so hard it'll feel like yous was smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. It's always so funny that, like, I don't know, because in Japanese, Phoenix's name has like a dragon in it, but in English it's Phoenix, so it's like two different mythological creatures. Learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? What'd you find out? Oh yeah, she was at the restaurant. Let's say he was such a terrible version of me that I want to sue for defamation. What's this guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Because this guy's like, he's got like a tiger and a dragon on his shirt, and Phoenix is the dragon and this guy's like the tiger, I guess. How's Charlie? Quite decorative plant. Keepsake. Never forget to water this little guy. Actually, let's check with the Gatewater Hotel. High-class luxury hotel. Yeah. Gatewater Land. Alright, let me look at my evidence, because I think... Prescription bag, empty. Maggie's fingerprints on the bottle. Her messy apron. Oh, it wasn't her. Okay, I forgot. $500,000. Victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Victor Kudo. Wahaha. Okay, we don't have that many people. Let's go. Guess Maggie's still questioning. Okay. Come on, Maya, let's go. This isn't a playground, you know? We'll go here. Let's see, Gumshoe. Oh, Gumshoe's not here either. Okay. Feels different. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call the officers for the briefing, quick! Well, let me move my mic a little bit. It's a little... There we go. Can't you shut down the station's server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. My email pen pal. Leet Asian Princess. Save it for later. Turning it off now. No, Leet Asian Princess. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Busy? More like panicking if you ask me. Something is going on. Something big. Now, what are these guys up to? I don't think our fake Phoenix was much of a server hacker. Power's been cut. I'll have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Or just write some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear Leet Asian Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? What an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Yeah, Blue Badger. And Blue Badger Pink. Meet the Pink Badger. Alright, we saw this one. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Waka waka. Oh, mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep ocean. Alright, let's go see my favorite cop. Mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming with slogans for crime prevention. Not sure if he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Alright. I guess we can go here and then go to Tribulations. That's it. Come in. Come on, come on, come on. Sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal. Come on. I know you can. Is he doing lottery? He worked up about something today. No, it's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was, I was just listening to the radio, pal. The radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He's having the twin tea set. What can I say? But Maggie's not even here. Why are you eating this garbage? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into the corner, you know? You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. For once. What happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? But he preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? This case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. Did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? How did she put it? Can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Oh, we can't tell him that. No, no, no. What? Oh, please, Detective Gumshoe. I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the twin tea set? Never paid that much for lunch before. Never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess... I don't know how to describe it, really. It was... delicate? Delicate. You mean you liked it? Didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? He's thinking. That's it. I tried to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Nick, maybe there's... that's why Glen Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. By fierce, you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elg, that reminds me. I hardly know anything about that guy. Yeah, he's weird. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right. You're listening to the radio. Oh, that was nothing. I was just excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing really. It's just the, daily exercise show. Why would he lie about this? That's so silly. Alright. Then why are there tears in your eyes? They say we should talk to him about this guy. Was a real programming genius. Call him the walking computer at the place where he worked. Oh, that's right. He was the programming genius, and they were turning the computers offline at the police station. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't a literal computer, Maya. Anyway, nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, well, we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Gumshoe, don't you have more information that's a bit more fun? Fun? I know. You paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. Well, they're not her thing either. I know all about high-tech stuff. No, you don't. Just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Alright, we'll go there. Well, let's take a look in the kitchen first. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh, it's her again. I like her. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg of you. Is she the one extorting him? Then, don't let me down. I'll be watching you. No, this not necessary. You could trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. No, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Hehehe. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye. For now. I have the shivers. Must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Oh, oui. That feels good. Ugh. Oh la la. Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes. Your eyes. If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandal. Is it only sandalwood? That's kind of lame. I thought he mixed in other stuff. Isn't just the left... This is just leftovers of what you were just using. You don't have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. Perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People, they do not understand. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. Who's the woman? That woman you were just talking to. La la la, you saw that? Yeah. But who was she? She looked polite and graceful. She looked injured. But she was scary. Polite. Graceful. She likes raw meat and fire, right? You'd think if she liked fire, she wouldn't like her meat raw. I'll be back next month. I don't need a flashback. I just saw this. I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. Evidence? Oh, I bet it's his debt. Ender lender. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings. Angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. They kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. What did you help them with? Is this becoming like a Yakuza hotspot or something? No, I cannot say. If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up. And eat me with the salad garnish. This is Armstrong. He's a chef. Ew. Hope it doesn't mean he'll be literally sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess the woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? He's so Denpa? You know, it's actually funny. I recently saw somebody... I feel like Denpa's one of those things which I've heard so many times, and I'm not sure I ever truly grasped the concept. I think it's because it's like... Sometimes people use it in like slightly different ways, like when they're referring to like a genre versus when they're referring to like a person or character, they mean slightly different things. But I saw somebody explaining it a little bit better, but I still don't know 100% sure if I understand it truly. The concept. I should try to actually look up what it means in Japanese, but I've just been lazy. Not lazy, I just don't even really think about it most of the time. Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Yeah, I want to see... I want to know about her. Oh, I don't have her here. Okay, let's... You used the wrong word? I was gonna say, I don't know about him being Denpa, but... He's definitely something. It's okay. You can use words incorrectly on occasion. The woman who was here earlier. Take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. I mean, I would just call this guy flamboyant, probably. Flamboyant and a bad chef? Possibly a murderer or an accomplice? Possibly a liar? More a sign of bad culinary skills. The woman who was here is a scary woman. She is from the loan office. I like her so much. Just tell me her name. Loan office, where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Ooh. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. He pays her $10 a month? Damn. Wait, stipend? Or is this from like the inn? Or not the inn, the Kurain village, maybe. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. The tender lender is the loan office you borrowed from. Just tell me her name! I want to meet her! Wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. He's lucky that he's not paying it back with interest, to be honest. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who is this he? Le Tiger. What is tiger in French? It's Le Tigre. Or is that Spanish? A tiger. Oui, he is the manager of the tender lender. A terrifying man. The big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling. And his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me? No, no, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have the spiky hair. Just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Can we go meet the woman? You want to visit the Tenderlander? It is just beyond Vitamin Square. Okay. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Okay, okay. I assume we'll probably just leave. We'll come back and maybe get more info from him later. Alright, which way should I go first? I guess I'll go to blue screens first. But I want to see the woman, and she's probably at the... But I feel like it's better to do these things in order. Oh. These guys, they're into horse racing too. They're all interested in that Uma Musume stuff, huh? This place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. Well, it is a computer firm, Maya. Can't work without electricity, you know. How are you? Oh! Not what I expected. I thought it was going to be the nerds in the back. Hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Kinda looks like they're just gambling. Are they trying to like figure out... I know that there's people who do this in real life. They try to like figure out... They'll try to like look for patterns in the numbers that are called. And they try to like predict what the next ones are going to be. Not that I think that it really works for most cases, but... Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. They all have palindrome names, I guess? I'm the company director. She's the director? Why are you greeting us? I thought she was the secretary. She seems more like a ghost in a shell. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the device? The same device as Glenn Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try. It's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then, do you write programs too? No. I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. She's got that Google Glass on. Let's look around the room. Look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. You can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. I'm trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry. Hey, that calendar. Oh, it's a calendar. Is this another hint about tidying? You can forget it. Someone marked December 3rd in red pen. That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Worker bee. Bzz, bzz. That's right, I'm just a little drone. Anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger. Wee! I love being a cog in the machine. I love being a brick in the wall. Are they sleeping here? Are those sleeping bags or yoga mats? Oh. Are these lotto tickets? Oh, they are. They're betting tickets. Betting on horsies. Horse racing tickets. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know that, so gambling in Japan has, like, more restrictions. That's why I think, like, popular things are, horse racing and pachinko, which is kind of like a slot machine, but I think that there's something about it that, like, I think there's something about, like, gambling in Japan where it has to be qualified as, like, a skill, not total chance or something. I don't know. Yeah, Uma Musume. Drawers are stuffed full of these. Ain't that a samurai? Uma Musume? It just means horse girl. All losing ticket. 500 of them, holy cow. You're thinking of Masamune. Date Masamune, my husband. But close try. Now, Musume just means, like, daughter or girl. Like, there's a very popular, like, J-pop girls group, like Morning Musume. This many tickets would get you what? A buck down at the recycling center? Didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. What weird architectural features. Pillars almost look like they're moving. Kind of unsettling. Just looks a bit twisted or warped, or whatever word I'm looking for. Office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes. We tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. I do kind of like her suit. Although whenever I see, like, LED clothing, I always think, like, how do you clean it? You have to remove the LEDs before you clean it? Do you just never wash the entire thing entirely? Do you just do, like, little sprays just for breeze it out? Helps to soothe and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. Looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. You know, that's pretty wise, Nick. Explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. This is where they store all their dank memes. I feel like if this was more modern day, I wonder if these guys would be, like, really into, like, crypto or Doge. He's pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Well, that's the only thing he's pounding. And that's where the pro in programmer comes from, huh? Guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. It's a good idea. Maybe I could become Old CD's apprentice? Who the heck is Old CD? What about your spirit medium training? What about me? Well, these guys are the same. Okay. They're both just NPCs. What exactly is this firm's business? I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. Doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right? Software we produce is distributed on CDs. That's crazy. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. Small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of logistical access to shared global varieties. Obviously, programming influence the response time. The code and variables memory is overheard and vitally important to the success of the execution. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yes. Sure. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. What happened? You know what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. Terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. Police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. Oh, I see. He's the only gambler. I thought these other two guys were gamblers. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it. Okay. Anything else I can examine here? No. Let's ask her some questions. Nope. They're a little... I guess, yeah, we can just ask about Glenn then. Let's go... What about Mr. Elg? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he'd suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? You know, it's actually funny. I know somebody who is also like kind of involved with like computer not what exactly is it? More like, I keep wanting to say like defense? Security? Computer security? Who also has like a very addictive kind of personality and started to get into like gambling as well. I think it's also because like people who are that smart, they really want to believe that they can like cheat the system or find out like a hidden like secret way to make money. He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that'd be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. But what's the matter? They all got the DBZ scouters. I would even say he was a genius. So, he was really no trouble at all. Model employee. Wait a minute. It said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what the trouble was. About Mr. Elg. Is he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? You just said something about it. He said he got himself into trouble because he was a loser. What's the most I've lost at a coin toss? I don't know. I don't really like gamble with too much. Like, I guess straight money on gacha. But like, outside of that, not really. I don't really like gamble with other money or like favors or stuff like that. I don't know. Should I get into gambling? Guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Yes, I should get into gambling? Okay. Genshin? No. Genshin doesn't do anything for me. I'm really... Like, some of the other MiHoYo games are slightly more interesting to me. But even then, not that much. She has 3 locks, so maybe I should come back to her. Let's go to the other place. I want to meet that other girl. Ugh. I don't know why, my nose always gets so itchy whenever I stream. Don't see any signs of Mr. Kudo. You know, speaking of spending money, I'm so sad. You know, part of me wants to buy things from Japan, but also it's even worse now because now there's all these tariffs and Japan has been like suspending certain shipping. I think they still will ship with certain things like DHL, but like their Japan post is suspended. So it's a pain in the ass. Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseed. Kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Hey, it's the bike. That means Mr. Tiger's here. Any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. What I want to buy? I mean, not for you, but I guess you can look at it. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about some doujinshi. I'm still on my Gundam shit. Maybe some games. But, yeah, from Japan, you know, like doujinshi and stuff like that. Ugh, shipping gets to be a real pain. Maybe some more model kits to stack up. Check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. I feel like I'm really low energy all of a sudden. I know, you'd think that I would have used that excuse to go on and on talking about Sharon Amuro again. But I think I'll save it for the moment. Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and be a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Cute little birds. Pigeons! Heaps of them too. Pigeons are a symbol of peace. Yeah. Doves, pigeons, they're kind of the same. Can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one by a smidge, Maya. I do feel bad for pigeons. But like most pigeons that are feral, it's not their fault. They were brought over to be like food or domestic to begin with. But instead they were abandoned. This place is so fruity. Alright. What's perfect about it? Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down a few times. No thanks. Alright. I think this is the same. Oh. Big old litter box. Yeah, she did come to us to the park already. So this is the same. I had a boss once whose like hobby was going out on the beach with like a metal detector. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Nobody's here. Perfect. We can leave. Please, I just want to meet that girl. Win through compromise. Interesting. Oh, is that his blue phoenix suit? It even has like the little attorney badge on it. What's with the pink robe though? That's a little weird. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Yay! Finally! You're here to discuss alone? No, not exactly. Doesn't she kind of look like me? Manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone. Dang it. She just disappears so fast. I didn't even get her name. No, I've never seen her before. Like, some of these character models look familiar because I've probably seen fan art before. But with her, I've never seen her before. Give her sheesh voice. I mean, she kind of already does have my voice, huh? I'm not giving it my full... No, that's not my... This is my natural voice. Come on. Midwestern goofball? I don't know what you're talking about. Dang it. She always disappears so quickly, though. I bet she's the one who was in the maid uniform. Yeah, I bet she was in the maid outfit. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around. All right. Coffee? Oh, she's still here. I have to pause. Because otherwise she's going to disappear again. I wonder, though, like... She was very threatening. And very scary herself. But she's also injured, so does the Yakuza guy beat her up? Yeah, me injured. Me with that Evangelion bandage drip. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Rei Ayanami when she's covered in bandages. Come on. I think it's also just because she has her ribbon is so red. And it's so similar. But yeah, I like her style. Maybe I'll have to have an outfit where I'm horribly injured. Actually, speaking of injuries, I am quite bruised up at the moment because of my job. Some of these bruises are taking a little bit of time to heal. Like, it's got a lot on my my right arm. And I have one, like, it was kind of like on my lower belly before, but now it's kind of like, I don't know, the crease, kind of like where my kind of hip leg crease, you know what I mean? Where it bends. Actually, I have a confession to make. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if I would call it the joint. It's where you like crease when you like lift your leg up. Like right around there, that little divot. But I have a secret confession, okay? I called out of work sick this week. Not the entire week, of course. Just like a day. Because I was crashing out super hard. Not even necessarily from work. I feel bad because I know I was like, once I crack open the can of call outs, it's going to be like, you know, once you start, you're more likely to do it again. No, I'm still in training. I'm going to be in training for like 15 weeks. Training is very long for this type of job. And even then it doesn't quite end. It's kind of complicated because like there are some things which I'm kind of starting to do like solo, but it's not like any huge responsibilities. It's like very, very minor things. But like I'll be in training officially for like 15 weeks. And then even then after that, there will still be more training. My boss is really nice at least. And I was like, you know what? At least it's better to do it while I don't know. Is it better to do it while I'm training? Because like I don't have any real responsibilities that can't be taken over. I know it's bad to do, but I was crashing out very hard. So I realized it was probably bad to do, but I'm also kind of glad that I did it. But now I feel very stupid because I just realized that Monday, I think, is Labor Day. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to go to work or not. And now I'm too embarrassed to ask my boss if I should go in. So I think I'm just going to go in Monday and assume that I'm working. And then if I get there and it turns out my schedule isn't... Because here's the thing. It's a type of job where a lot of people do work on holidays. However, because I'm training, I don't know that they would need me to come in. You know what I mean? Plus, I can't remember if they observe. I think every company does need to observe Labor Day in the US, but I'm just going to go in and assume that I'm working. And if I get in, because I can't check my job schedule from home. That's one of the things I don't like about my job. And I specifically pointed that out when I started, is that like they have everything set up so that way you can't really very easily log in to like anything from your home computer or like your phone if you want to check like your work schedule, or if you want to check your work email, or if you want to do like other stuff. I think I can do benefits from home, but that's about it. Maybe even log my hours. But it just sucks because like you basically have to be at work and on the work computers to actually check anything. Just because they're very like, confidentiality is a big thing for them. I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yeah, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. I just want to know her name. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out. What's all this crap on the floor? Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's an ashtray? That'd be a nightmare to clean up. All over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up that was such a pain. One of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. Oh. How'd you manage to knock it over? Aren't they super heavy? Does that qualify as a space heater? If it's that old? Hey, there's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on the cover. It says Tribulations. These matches could come in handy. Might be able to use them to start a fire. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. It's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. Solid gold, Nick. Gold, look at the shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know. Let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow. Completely dazzled. Because it's completely dazzling. I can see it my nose in the reflection. It's gotta be real distracting. Not a very practical desk. No surprise there. Boombox. CD player on the desk. But the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you could hear it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that guy had CDs. Wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Yeah, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it. All? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. Is she poisoning us? Would you let a woman like that poison you? Coffee. It was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Oh, Nick, my stomach. It's killing me. What if I just gave you a drink? What if I gave you a cold, refreshing glass of Dr. Pepper? Would you drink it? Oh wait, maybe that was the burger I ate for breakfast. You don't like Dr. Pepper? Aw. That's doctor shit to you. Sure hope so. Better take a look at the CD while we're alive and have the chance. What the? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo CD. Artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? Must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. MC Bomber. Let's see. Round doll thing is called a Daruma. Figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he's always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove. Oh yeah, Daruma is not supposed to fall over. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's called a king? Yeah, is this shogi? I've never played shogi, so I don't know. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know. Reversi and Othello are the same game, but like, is Othello like a trademark and Reversi is like the generic, maybe? Maybe she knows what she's talking about. These aren't your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp. You know what I've been playing lately? I've been playing a little bit of Minesweeper, and I finally won a good game. Now, I haven't played Balatro in a long time. I finally won Minesweeper. I mean, I might have won like a very small game before, but I finally won. I posted it on my Twitter. You can see a cool image. Oops. Of my cool windscreen. I think it was technically like intermediate or expert mode. Oy. Sorry, my Twitter's being a little bit slow. You know what? I was gonna put the link in, but copy. There it is. There's my cool win. Check it out. Pretty cool. Sorry, I feel like I'm really, really low energy. Even lower than usual. I did take a little bit of a sleepy nap before stream. I've just been so sleepy lately. I think part of it is just being tired. I think the other part is just like me avoiding stuff. Like I said, I had a really bad week, even though nothing special happened. It was more like I just began to overthink everything. Piece of paper sticking out from under there. Oh, from under the shogi? A repair bill. Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane. His car or his bike? Car is registered to the Cadaverinis. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you one thing that's fun this week. Is that I'm not like, I like music, but I'm not terribly into like musicians as people, like following their personal lives. And I haven't really listened to like any Taylor Swift song in like 10 years. But I've been so fascinated because I was aware of the group of people who are like the Gaylor fans, people who unironically think that she's like a lesbian. And I like the fact that they exist because they make me feel less crazy. How does it? Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to say she's the straightest woman alive because, she could be bisexual or something. But she's definitely not a lesbian. I would eat my disgusting shoes if she was a lesbian. But one of the things is there's a song that's been stuck in my head. It's like a parody song. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if I should sing it right now. I probably shouldn't. But there's one line, it's a parody song of like making fun of. Hold on, I need to pull up the video because if I sing it by myself, I'm going to be too embarrassed. No, I'm not gonna sing it, but I will say one of the lines of this parody song is like, I want to have straight sex at the gay pride parade. Just normal sex, nothing too weird. Maybe a hunk with a beard. Or like there's another line in this parody song that's like, it's like, your balls are like a compass to my nose. I can't explain it very well. I'm too tired. You really want to see it? Sorry, I feel like I'm like so low energy I can't do it justice at the moment. Let me see if I can pull it up. Ah, pause. Pause. No, 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 not, no, no, no. Compass, compass. Okay, fine. We will very, very shortly take a 2-minute break and watch this video so you can understand. Let's see. Window capture. Fine, we'll take a 2-minute break because this has been on my mind a lot lately. This is a parody of how the people who think that she's a lesbian react to her music. Okay, ready? Kablam.
Out. As a lesbian? This is a lesbian. Okay. And she's always been. Okay. All right. It's called Rainbow Dress.
Hold on, let me start from the beginning.
Taylor Swift just released a new song, and she's coming out. As a lesbian? This is a lesbian. Okay. And she's always been. Okay. All right. It's called Rainbow Dress. Hot summer June, sleepless afternoon. June.
Wearing my rainbow dress, so full of pride inside.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Your best friend.
Straight sex at the gay pride parade.
Doesn't sound that gay.
Just normal sex, nothing too weird. They're a hunk with a beard. They're a pride parade.
If you guys are gonna listen,
No. Okay, no, all right. We'll listen. We're gonna
talk about being at the gay pride parade.
If this is supposed to be your song where she's coming out, like, why does she talk so much about straight pride?
You have such a limited.
Yeah, I'll turn it up a little.
Oh yeah.
You sniveling fuck.
Let's listen to the
The
next
second
verse.
verse is gayer. You guys are gonna like it.
Who produced this?
Let your sweat
That was really bad.
dripping down your balls. Sparkling chandelier inside your shorts.
Okay.
It's an allegory for queer love.
Without a compass, when I can't smell your
That's
balls.
like disgusting.
Balls are like a compass to my
What
nose.
is this? Pause this.
I can't stop thinking about this song.
I don't get what you're trying to do with this.
Where is she, JT, on this song?
She's at the gay pride parade.
All right, yeah, let's listen.
It's fucking gay. This next part, okay, you're gonna love this part.
I hate all vaginas.
Vaginas.
It's an
Even though
allegory.
I got one
No, it's gay.
This
down
is
on
really,
me,
like,
and
gender
I wanna
essentialist
kiss,
people.
and that's disgusting.
I am heterosexual.
Sexual.
You guys are fucking assholes.
Yeah, you know what? We are being a little bit.
Yeah, the I can't even bring myself to say that line
You
because
know,
it's too
maybe she
silly.
just wasn't like that outward about it with this.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna sing this out loud and people aren't gonna know that I'm making a joke.
Julia?
I wanna have straight sex at the gay pride parade. So yeah, if you think I'm bad, I could always get worse, I guess is the message. I could be worse. Oh my god. Forgot that I turned my sound up. Your balls are like a compass to my nose. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Alright, let's see what else we got here. What was that supposed to mean? Win through compromise. Must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That... Ah! Tenderlender's guiding principle. Just tell me your name! I'm too scared to look her up because I don't want to see a spoiler. Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? As long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. One slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. It's my suit. Look at this Parisian-style coat. So chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. She talking about the pink one? Or the pinstripes? Hey, look at this. It's the same one as yours, Nick. Yeah, same color. Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. I like this side portrait too. I don't know, it feels very like shoujo manga, like slightly older style. The way her eyes look and her nose and her portrait. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so that I can take care of you. Understand? Ugh, scared, Nick. So? What were you getting so excited about before? Look, the lapel of the suit. Oh, it's made of cardboard. The attorney badge. Is that the tiger? Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. Paper badge. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks real cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? In fairness, his badge is actually quite small, so I don't really blame people for not noticing. Here he comes, Mr. Tiger. Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing, we're just... Rah! My carpet, my precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us, it was already like this. You wanna argue with me? That what you doing? You think you can take me on? Gonna flatten you two like pancakes and then turn you into my new rugs. Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. Is she the boss? Sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier and... Oh, has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nuttin'. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Rah! Phoenix right. Yeah? He's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you just gotta come and mess up my plan? So it was him. He's my phony. Heh. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? Excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? Rah! You gonna fight me? No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait. What? That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted at him? Oh, he didn't even fight me. You're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, "Hold it," either. The espresso. Ah. And cookies. This woman is not good for my heart. She's good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Finally, we can actually talk to her. So, I'm curious about your company, Tender Lender. Viola. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A contentious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra. You're a tender lender. Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why'd you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. Think I'd rather skip town. Just gonna give you IBS. Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. What happened? So, you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. Manager being Tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio. Tigre. So, that's where the tiger thing comes from? Evil Phoenix has a real name. Let's hurry up and find out more about him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure? How do you like my cookie? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. Honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We're lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Darn. I can't compete with that guy? Looks like I'll have to give up on her. Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course. Is she a true yandere girl? Or is she just kind of a violent, creepy girl? He saved her life. Sure like to know how that happened. Wonder if it's related to that car repair. You can fix her? I don't think you can. I think she's too much for you. I can tell. I can tell because she and I have the same heart. I'm not pure, but she is? What are you talking about? I'm very frail, you see. Yeah, just like me. You know, like I said, I'm covered in bruises right now. How old is she? Well, she's dating Don Tigre, so she's gotta be... Age unknown. He's 42, though. So, if you're 42 or younger, I'd say you got a chance. Just recently, I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. Doctor said to abandon all hope. I don't know. It's hard to tell how old she is. I'm guessing she's probably in her 20s, but yeah, he's into dead girls. He's into creepy girls. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything. When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I wonder what's in the coffee. Is that why you've got a bandage around your head? This? What's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? Just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury. Maya just suffered one by herself, by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about? When you said you died once? 4, okay. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Alright. I looked at everything in here. Punching bag. No way, you couldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean walking around? It is pretty patched up. It's way too heavy to be practical. Why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? Oh, she thinks it's a purse? Of course she does. I knew it. I was right. Back at Tribulations, Paris fashion is way more my thing. Alright. I think I can go back and, let's see, who's got... So she's got 4... Who else did we meet? We met somebody that had... 3 locks, maybe? And then I think the chef has 1. I think it was Gumshoe. Did Gumshoe have 1? Alright, let's go back. Oh. There he is. The old pervert. Take this and this. Get out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? He's not gonna be happy with us. He just turned his back on us. Not surprised. I bet we really hurt his pride. Yeah, we basically legally proved that he had, like, dementia. Mr. Kudo. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons, in with the good fortune. That's what I thought. Setsubun. Ow! I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Fine, we'll talk to this guy before we go back. Sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Heh. Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. Dirty old man who was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that he can't remember her face. Filthy, depraved animal. Yeah. You listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw the waitress put it in. I bet this is our creepy waitress. They put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino. We hear you. Other thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. Should have that drained, his nose, yeah. Same size as the lens of his broken spectacles. Broken spectacles? His glasses were broken? Really sorry. This is what I feel like whenever my nose is always itchy during stream. So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw, and I tell ya. Okay. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky hair brat. Take this. You say you were a craftsman, right? Modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection. Oh, did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood. I've got a tsunami of rage inside, and it's ready to burst out. Okay. Let's cut him off. We gotta go. Oh no, don't tell me I have to listen to it, do I? This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all, honest. What? Okay. Discount coupon for a burger. Alright, fine, we'll listen to him. Suck it up. Not much call for craftsmen these days. Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. errands. Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... buy some bread. Now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? Well, you are kind of a pervert. Wait a minute. What is he saying? At the restaurant. Hold up. By restaurant, you mean Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. Very day that young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy. 'Cause I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. Surfing girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. All happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. The owner shouted over to me. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Go call the police. Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? No. Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. Looking for a payphone. Couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sirree, owner was at Tribulations on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Yeah, now we've proven that he's not very reliable. Certainly earned your kudos today. More I've got to say. Something else I remembered. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Not my fault. You're the ones to blame. Excuse me. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. Victim was dead. Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Oh sure, go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, Alright. Let's go back. Kitchen. Oh, update. He's out. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Oh, he left. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? Anything different? I don't think so. Though I do think he stole the book of poems. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Poems. Nah, maybe this is his. I don't know. Alright, what else we got? The bottles, nothing new. The sandalwood. Looks like the same as before. Okay. Well, I guess he's gone, so... I don't know. Should I stay here? I guess there's nothing else to look at. Maybe I should try this. Oh, I forgot. I need to use the Magatama. Oops, my bad. Yeah. This. There we go. Okay, yeah, his is the one that only has one. And then I think Armstrong's has 2 or 3? I wonder if we can just present like the lotto tickets or something. Alright. Pretty clear what kind of radio program it was you were listening to. Victim's lottery ticket. No, not the horses. It's gotta be this one. Because that was the radio one. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? Thought you tried to win big, just like Glenn Elg did. It's... like you could see right through me. Huh? I cracked him already? That's why I said it was nothing. It's very easy to bust. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. Is he? I don't think you're very lucky at all. What's with everyone in the lottery? How'd it go? I won 50 cents. Be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, that amount of money is like... I bet they make a lot of money by letting a lot of people win those because you're not as likely to like go and claim it. That's what I think. Got the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg. I got the special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. Even do drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? Just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Got on the flyer when I bought the ticket. Ooh, 1:30. Millionaire Radio. What time was he killed? Between 1:30 and 2:30. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. And I head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. No, I think it's about their security. Yeah. Another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. See you later. Bye. What? What? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. Favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me? What? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. Can I give it to her while she's in jail or prison? I've been really worried about her. She looks like she lost a lot of weight. Looks like it's just wieners and rice. But I don't know, I think it's cute. Like, has anybody ever, like, made you, like, a lunchbox? Or, like, even, like, a meal? Like, just a meal specifically for you? I don't know. I mean, I kind of like hot dogs, so I get it. Although it's not a lot of variety or balance. Been real worried about her. She looks like she lost a lot of weight. Although, hot dogs and rice, well... Okay, I kind of get it, because, like... It sounds weird, but, like, the mini hot dogs are kind of a popular thing to include in Japanese bento. But I've never seen, like, a Japanese bento that's, like, all hot dogs and rice. How many weenies are in here? Not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. Hey, I could. You think? I love weenies. Can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? Took me ages to make. Please say you will, pal. Yeah, it took me ages to microwave all the weenies. And put the rice in my rice cooker. Can't say no, can I? Plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? Counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's gone. Let's go give it to Maggie. Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Girl, you're in jail. Weren't you scared? Pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Let's give her the hot dogs first. Got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? Lunchbox, just for you. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe who would make such a nice it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put in a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. Rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. Anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? All yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. Ugh, she turned him down. But it was made with love. She's right. Better than letting it go to waste. I'll eat it. But I guess so. Eaten by Maya right then and there. Well, how was it? Hit the spot. I love weenies. Good. Glad I gave it to you then, sir. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. Biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? Maybe they both put something in. So, you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Or maybe it was Viola, but maybe that cup was for the other guy and she was just adding sugar or something? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. The CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, MC Bomber. Yeah, we got it. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said he passed out when the victim, Glenn Elg, collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing, I mean. I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations. No, no idea at all. Why? Is it important? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Oh, it's like Master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. You sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Yeah. With like the glasses being on the other side. Okay, let's ask her about old guy. Oh, there he is. Feel much better after the trial this morning. Been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? Thought you just said you felt much better. If there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, spill it all and see what you make of it. Okay. Anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah. But I can't really say it was an old man. How about calling him a really old, middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was... a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Not 100% sure, but I think so. What did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. Okay, that's what I thought. Kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy. Cackling? I didn't think it was a cackle. I thought it was more of a giggle. Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? I doubt you'll have anything to say about it. I guess not. Oops, I did the wrong one. I meant to hit R. R. We got the disc back at least. Oh, she doesn't have anything to say about it? Seriously? Okay. I thought she'd at least be happy. Alright, let's move on. Let's... at the very least, Gumshoe should be back. Main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? Superintendent's here already. Problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. Catching up on my Asian soap operas. Gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when some young guy was about to confess to the son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. This place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here? Uh-oh. Can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems today. What's going on? The virus. Virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I need to ask you some stuff. Actually, I don't. I was here just to look about the virus. Alright, listen up. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. You hear? Okay? If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want info. Oh. Is that all? Did he borrow money from them too? Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. Seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady. Yeah. Viola? So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Now I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. That sounds pretty cool, don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Are you guys making fun of me? Alright, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to you two. What is a virus? A program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? Makes them go boom and explode? No, damage is internal. The inside goes boom. Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. Virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is the viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? Virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. It's just like Dioboromon. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? Oh, you know what? I bet it's the virus is on MC Bomber. People don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. Like, I bet Glenn was being extorted for money, or he took out a loan or something for his gambling habits, his horse race habits, and then to pay for it, to get the loan called off, he made a virus, maybe? For the tiger? Whoa, that's horrible. But then maybe he won all the money and he wasn't gonna give him the virus? Maybe he changed his mind? But for some reason the tiger still needed the virus, not just the money. Like he needed to wipe some records or something. Like you sneezing on Mr. Godot, so he catches a cold. Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. What? Who? Why are you talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. Bad program that causes damage. All the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. Oh, they have the name of it, huh? You going to bed? Honestly, I might call it pretty soon too. I'm feeling a little sluggish today. I'm still trying to get back into doing proper streams again. Who knows? If I go to work on Monday and it turns out I have the day off, maybe I'll stream on Monday. Whoa. Trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus and wah! This is it, that stupid name. I remember now. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? Okay, Maya, you don't have to cry about it. Name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. Main computer bomber? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? I already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement, threatening to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? Don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. Now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts, hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. Almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the root of the virus on the black market. Someone put the virus up for sale. Yeah. And because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. Millions for a virus? Huh. Alright, well, I guess that's all in the office. Something to himself. Your batteries won't last forever. Remember that when you're having fun in bed. Wait, what? A little joke to make people think about their smoke alarms. Oh. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but I guess that's fine. I feel like there's something else that I'm supposed to do here. I don't know why. Just have to read the paper. Paper's more than a month old. Almost written all over it. I think that's our evidence. I'm also very suspicious of the blue screen people. I'm not totally convinced that they're all on the level. Like, maybe they're all involved with the viruses or the mob somehow. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is who Gumshoe was talking about. That's the girl who works over at Tenderlander. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name is Viola Cadavarini. Oh, so she's like the head of the mob boss family. Or like she's the daughter? She's somehow related to them. Hello. Welcome, people. What was I looking for? Where is it? Huh. I thought the car accident would have something to do with her. Or I thought she would have been injured in like a car accident or something. But I guess that's her family. Cadavarini family. Cadaver. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadavarini. Bruto Cadavarini. You know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Boss of the Cadavarini family. But I wonder. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking right now. Did he already work for them? I assume, because like, I assume that like they're Yakuza and that he was working for them to begin with. Maybe not though. Maybe he was just a punk, or maybe he was working for a different family. But they're clearly involved now. So there's a chance that they're not actually dating. Cadavarini. We can't touch them. Way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Gotta get more info about the family. Ooh, you have info? Oh. Oh. New option, okay. Not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared. What's that about? Trust me, doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. As in, pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. That includes tender lender, I take it? No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. So, Viola is the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up with the tender lender? I don't know, pal. Heard she and the boss of tender lender are pretty tight. That's what it says in the file I read related to Maggie's case. So maybe they are dating. Maybe the tiger is just different mobster. I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is? The lunchbox. Oh yeah. I was afraid he'd ask. I was hoping you'd forget. You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh yeah. How did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. That's what she said? Really? Don't worry about it, pal. Oh no. Figured something like this would happen, so I came prepared. What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh, hell yeah, we're getting more food. Do me a favor again. Deliver this. Oh, man. If your bro asked you to give a girl some food, a homemade lunch, and she rejected it, how would you break it to him? I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. They're making me hungry. All this weenie talk. I can't really eat anymore. Alright, now I think we're done. Alright, she's gone. Oh yeah, the chef should be back soon. No, the chef is not back yet. Okay, where do I need to go? Oh yeah, we could go back here. Oh yeah, she has some psyche lock. Oh yeah, I haven't saved in a while. I should probably do that just to be safe. Okay, she has 3. Oh yeah, I can't save now. Whoops. Mr. Elg's trouble. Alright. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with... I'm thinking... I'm either gonna say gambling or the virus, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume gambling first. I'm gonna assume it's these. Bunch of horse racing tickets. He spent way too much money on Uma Musume Gacha. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at a recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Whiff of hypocrisy I smell. What's the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn, had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. I don't believe that proves anything on its own. Wasn't restricted to the horses. Yeah, he had the other ticket too. Whoa. I guess it has to be this. Lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. Gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Oh, she's sweating. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? Did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, you understand? Yeah. Even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. If you win, there's no problem, is there? Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but... hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? But he was dead. Yeah. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? No problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. With someone, I guess the tiger? Rio Tigre, boss of the loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow any money. No, I mean about Mr. Elg. I think Glenn, You think Glenn had something to do with Furio Tigre? Yes. Sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. She seems familiar with him. Yeah. I've got proof that they knew each other. I guess the magazine? Or the disc. I guess the disc. Oof. Wrong button. Yeah. Can you answer this man's query? ADQ that manages system, multitasking, simulant variables, and sleep mode and transmission of active nodes. All not according to the source code, obviously. I'm afraid that is the situation you see. Did you good people follow all of that? No. Not even the slightest. What was that mumbo jumbo? I did the disc. I don't think the CD would work. Or not the CD, the magazine would work. The disc didn't? Do I have anything else? Connection? Oh, Oh, obviously, stupid. Yeah, he had the calendar. Like he was meeting with a tiger. Only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. There we go. True that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. 100,000? Yeesh. Heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get that bit of good luck. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, it isn't easy, but I can't speak right now. It isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. She's very forthright all of a sudden. I suspect he was talking about programming. Yeah. Yeah. The virus. Was it by this? Was it this by any chance? There we go. This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Might try to just, after this, crack Viola, and then call it. Kind of a short one, but... I'm just so tired right now. And this game is a lot of reading. Maybe I should pick a game that isn't so much reading next time. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but had been infected with the gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. He was in debt. Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. Said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. I'm surprised he would even tell her this. Thanks, Maya. It's obviously the virus. Safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus. MC Bomber? Yes. Work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course. But still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Yeesh. This date, December 3rd, it's marked on his calendar. It was deadline for repaying his debt. So yeah, I'm still kind of leaning with the idea that that was his backup plan and that he actually won on the day of. But instead of he wanted to keep the virus to himself and just give the guy the winning ticket. But he probably wanted the virus instead. And that's why they killed him. Alright. Garbage. Use the trash can, Nick. I don't know if I need to talk to her about anything else. You want this bento? No, she doesn't want it. I never showed her my badge either. I should do that. Check this out. Nope, she does not care. Alright, I'm gonna assume that Viola is still back at the, tender lender. Okay. Let's go find Viola. Oh wait, let's check and see if the chef is back. Nope, he's gone. Alright. Head bandage. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I haven't saved like this entire stream. So let's take a crack at this, because I think we have everything we need, even though I don't know what we need, but I'm sure we have everything. And the bandage around your head was from an operation? You said you suffered a fatal injury to your head, correct? Yes, operation was very difficult, apparently. A fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow? Did the injury in question have something to do with a car accident? Oh, okay. I kind of thought that I was way off with this one. Seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Alright. Very strong, and this is why. Oh, it's probably in the profile. Granddaughter. I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. I swerved to try and avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. Bad one. Yeah. I'm kind of starting to root for their their romance. What happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away. Or so I heard. Ran away. If they'd stayed, I'd have... I mean, she was quite injured, so... But the person who committed the hit and run have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident? Maybe that's where he got the scar. But I'm betting he had the scar beforehand. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? One of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. Miss Cadaverini. Proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. His bike is pretty messed up. But I assume it's that. Not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini. You know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? But why does she say that he saved her? It's impossible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. It was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me... He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Maybe he just wanted to not feel... Maybe he felt guilty about it. Or maybe he was also being threatened by her family. You want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Oh. I guess... Her grandfather again? Because, like... Who else is it gonna be? Yeah. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but... Your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? You're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but... If you weren't the granddaughter of the Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. So, I think the lotto ticket was only for $500,000. So I think this supports my claim that Tigre would then see this and be like, well, you know, I'd rather have this than the lotto ticket. Even though the lotto ticket would have paid off Glenn's debt, it wouldn't have paid off Tigre's debt. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Actually... 25. I guess she was the one driving. I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? Underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get some serious trouble. Yeesh. Alright. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Aww. But I knew that wasn't really true. I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was... it was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. $1 million bill for cranial surgery, paid last year. feel so bad for Viola. Inexcusable. Huh? Two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Aw, Phoenix. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Oh, okay. Was there anything else I missed in here? I think I got everything. No. Viola still seems a little frightening. I bet the chef will be back now. Although I actually thought the tiger would show up at the last second. Bonjour. I've been waiting for your return. Oh. Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few... Oh wait, this is Phoenix. Good timing. Hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. He hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. His face is always so red. Ah! It's Nega Phoenix. We're gone, Zinio. Ah. Not from under the table already. Okay, hand it over. What? Oh, because we took the disc. Oh, the medical papers. Oh. You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh. You mean this? $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she wanted to help you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Aww. You want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. And that's sad. Aww. No. Can't let you have... I can't let you... Can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. You crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. We. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Phoenix, of course. I knew it. That all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait. Don't take it too hard. Phoenix, right? Oh, so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Phoenix, you gotta stop giving people the evidence. No, vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Oh, thank God. Detective Gumshoe. Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, Copper? Beat it. Rawr. Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. No, I need the evidence. Go, pal. Take this. Oh, thank God. You get hurt. Who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. Ugh, Maya. Put a little pep in your step, girl. Oh. Okay, are we done with the investigation? We're here! Sorry, I was clapping. I was clapping not because I'm an American, but because I'm tired. And investigation turning into a trial means it's a good place to stop. Sorry, I don't know. I think I'm just being lazy though. Just very lazy lately. So I feel kind of bad. Feel kind of guilty about stopping, but we'll see. Give me 1 second. Oh, excuse me. At where my desk is at work, there's this guy who burps a lot. It's kind of gross. Let me see here. How do I do this? I was like, you know what? I never remember to raid people, and I was like, what if I tried to raid somebody today? Usually I just try not to think about it, to be honest. Stresses me out. Am I Phoenix coded? Honestly, I kind of wonder sometimes. Sometimes he does say things that I agree with. I like Maya a lot, but I don't think I'm very Maya coded. I think Maya's a little too silly. Good morning, Mr. Wright. So what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery. You found me through a raid? Maybe. Yeah, I feel like raiding is very important to like the lifeblood of streaming and like reaching out to other people. But honestly, like I just don't, ironically enough, I've always said that like I don't really watch as many like streamers on Twitch anymore. Even a lot of the Twitch streamers I do watch, I just watch their VODs on YouTube. Because like I just have YouTube Prime, so I don't watch ads that way. And like, I don't know. I just feel very self-conscious. I'm very weird about like I did turn my raids back on even though I had them off for a while just because like I just got really worried that like I would seem too rude if people raided me because I'm very awkward about new people. But I saw somebody, I was looking at, I was taking a little gander at at who else I follow and if what they're streaming and if it would be a good game to raid. So let me try it. I need to remember how to do this. Yeah, just stop being awkward. Okay, you're so right. I should. I mean, it's funny that you say that because like obviously, you know, on one hand you can't just stop being so awkward, but like sometimes I kind of can. Like, you know, for certain things I can turn it off and on. Like, for certain like work things, I try to like really turn it off. For example, you know, like try to be like not so weird, or to like at least minimize it. Or for example, like when I have like a job interview as well, you know, you kind of try to turn it down a little bit. All right, let me test though, because I was gonna say like it's been a long time since I even tried. Let me see, how does this work? Does this work here? Do I have to end my stream first? How does this work? Let's give it a try. Alright, sorry for a very abrupt ending to stream. Hold on, let me go to my main menu first, too. Here, did I save? You gotta save like 3 or 4 times, just to be certain. It's genuinely been like probably 6 months since I raided somebody just because I get weird. Let's try it. I see somebody that I follow that I haven't tuned into in a minute streaming Danganronpa, and I was like, you know what? Danganronpa is kind of the same vibes, right? Same vibes. Maybe a little goofier. No, I don't know, not goofier. Maybe a little bit more edgy. Let's try it.